Hello YouTube, you're tuning in with RetroTug, or at least 1/3 of RetroTug. It's Kelvin, playing through some Banjo Kazooie today, hoping to get the first level rattled off at the very least. So yeah, strap yourselves in, let's get us on the road. Alright, so for those of you not too fully aware of the series, it's well, it's one of Rare's finest. It's a platformer very much in the style of Super Mario 64. Same, I mean, Rare, they're more famous for the Donkey Kong Country series, but this is definitely right up there in terms of, you know, top quality gaming. Let's get rid of this first game and we can be cracking on. Now, hopefully it's not going to disappoint anyone too much, but I will probably be skipping out most of the storyline moments. There's not too much interesting going on there. It's a great game, but the storyline isn't the most important part that you're going to enjoy. It's just classic fodder. Save your sister from the Wicked Witch. I don't think there's much more to it than that. So you're playing the role of Banjo the bear, with the bird Kazooie strapped to the back of you. I think the enemy in the game is Gruntilda the witch, and the guy who's helping you there is Bottles the mole, who teaches you all of your moves. So I will be skipping over that as well. I don't think we need to go back through all the move list for the games. Stay there. No, I definitely don't want to learn the moves, so B it is. One of the things I always really loved about this game is the back and forth with Kazooie. I mean, he's just rude to everyone you speak to, and he's half of the cause of your problems whilst you're playing. So, you know, riling up just about all of the NPCs, getting them angry so they try and fight you. So your life would definitely be easier without him. Now, one of the things that's best about this game, I mean, it's very similar to Super Mario 64, a bit heavier on the collecting, but one of the things they really nailed on this game is the control. I mean, it's butter smooth. What I'm collecting here is a honeycomb piece, as it says on the screen. Now, if I get enough of those, that'll increase the health that I have on the game. So, head up the spiral mountain. Ooh, close. And hopefully through soon to first level. Now you're going to get a bit of a sneaky peek at the, well, villain of the game, so not this one, the one who's cramped up in the other chamber. I think basically what she's trying to do is, I think through some sort of weird system, is steal the youth of your sister. So, you know, that's really putting the jeopardy in the game. Not that much really. I mean, she does speak in nothing but rhymes, and is constantly narrating in the background whilst you're trying to work. There we go. Now back in charge. Right on top of here is the first thing that we're looking for, and that's a puzzle piece. So these jigsaw pieces, they, you know, you've got to collect. Every world's got 10 of them. The first one just gets you into a new world. So they fill out pieces of a picture. Once you've got the whole picture complete, you open up a new world, basically. So, the cornerstone of the game, pretty much. This is going to be the first world. It's Mumbo's Mountain. So, head up here is where we put our puzzle piece in. Bottle's telling you everything about that. Kazooie being abusive. A bit of fanfare as well, not to be sniffed at. Onwards to Mumbo's Mountain. So, as I was touching on earlier, every level has 10 jigsaw pieces in there you can find. They've also got, in the levels, they've got notes to collect. So, every single level has 100 notes. Now what those notes do is they open up the doors for other worlds to get through to, so you will see me hovering around and collecting all of the notes. All it will do is it will help me save a bit of time later on in the game, like, so I'm not having to come back to these levels. That I've just collected is another of the Jinjos. As I say, I mean, it's not unfair to say about this game, it is a bit of a collectathon, but it's so good that you don't really mind. Hoover up these notes on my way around. I'd love to blame the controllers, but that's purely a lack of skill on my part there. So, off to get hopefully our first puzzle piece here. This ape's going to try and throw oranges at me. It's 2 down. 3 down. Okay, first puzzle piece out of the ground. Not a bad start. There we go. So this is where I need to be pretty honest. Whilst I'm pretty confident on the first couple of levels of this game, that's on the edge of my knowledge. I've never actually gone the whole way through the game yet, which is part of the playthrough. I'm hoping that this will be part 1 as we go on. I'm eventually going to complete the whole of the game, so. But you will have to keep on tuning in to catch that, I'm afraid. What I want here, you've seen there's a molehill there. Hopefully Bowls is going to teach us a new skill. So that's our first new ability learned, so I can now shoot eggs at enemies should I so choose. So I'm going to take that option up straight away by shooting Congo with some of them. There we go. Here's to have done the trick. So, yeah, there we go. What are we on to now? 3 puzzle pieces in short order? That's not a bad start to this, really. Let's go. Right, up the hill we go, more notes to collect. Hopefully we're going to get another skill from bowls. We'll go up here. Pretty dead here. Very nearly let myself down there. I was down to 1 honeycomb piece. That's your life bar if you're not certain on that. And puzzle piece number 4 awaits. And yeah, another key skill game. Key game skill. Get our words the right way around. So I will be using this move a heck of a lot because you just get around much faster with it and it's a bit easier to control. It's got a lot to it, this game. Somewhere around here, I believe. Another Mumbo token. It's going to be very useful for us in a little bit. I'm going to jump down the cliff because there's a few things I want now that I can run on this area and get all these items. Sweet ginger. Bottle's telling us as well. There you go. I've finally collected enough to break the first note door. That's good progress. I think hidden in here there's another Mumbo token that I'm going to need. So I'm going to hover in here. That's all I want at the moment from in there. We'll come back to there a little bit later. There's plenty more in there, but we can't really get it yet until we've learned a few more skills. So here's the next one. The Beakmaster. Those eagle-eyed there viewers will have seen another Mumbo token in there. And here, puzzle piece number 5. Crikey, whizzing along. Another puzzle piece hopefully awaits here. If I can aim. Smash a few more huts. Be in a good place. Interesting things. Only 1 puzzle pieces. Anything else can go hang. collected all 5 Jinjos, which means I get a puzzle piece for that as well. Turning into a bit of a gold mine, this area over here. Puzzle piece number 8, there you go. 8 down, 2 to go. I've also got now a new skill. Close. Come on, how many times? Puzzle piece there. That's what helps. 9 down. Still need another Mumbo token there. Cannot remember where it is for the life of me. Actually, I think I know where it is. I hadn't learned the Beat Buster move yet, so what I can do now, because I've got the Beat Buster move, I can unlock, so I can, hopefully can, one final puzzle piece, and then Mumbo token. This piece unlocks outside the world, so it doesn't count as your total 10. So still one more to find in here. And now I've got my final Mumbo piece, I know where that is. Quick sprint across the level. Another place. Now I've intentionally waited till the end to go into Mumbo's hut. Because when you're in there, something very special happens. Now I've got all of the notes as well, which can only be a good thing. So now you get to see the magical transformation. Ta-da! Now I'm going to go to the termite map. There's one final little hidden bit that I want to get that you can only really get when you're the termite. Hidden over here somewhere? Ooh, just missed it. Where are you? Oh no! That is not a good start. See it, what I'm looking for here. Another fantastic piece of honeycomb. And now we're off to Termite Mountain. And for some reason, I always seem to fall down here, so hoping I can break that curse. Oh, spoke too soon. Another landstone, mate. Landstone? Landmark, milestone, hybrid. another landmark, so that's 100 notes. That's perfect score for this level, as long as I can get the one more missing jigsaw piece, which, if I remember correctly, is hidden at the top of here if I can ever make this jump, which I'm not too hopeful for at this stage. Final puzzle piece, so now we just need to, it's a bit of triumphant music there just to exclaim how great I'm doing. Now, the bit that I was mentioning before was I chose for a good reason to be the termite last. Now, when I was wandering around the level, you saw that I opened up a puzzle piece that's just outside of the level. Well, you can get that as Banjo, but the truth of the matter is it's an absolute nightmare to get to the top of this mountain, and I'm sure you, the same as myself, don't want to see me spend half an hour trying to scale this mountain when I can just do it as the termite. And that's piece number 11. So that's the end of Mumbo's Mountain. I think that's probably a good juncture to call an end to the first part of the video. I do intend to run the whole game, so I'll break it down into parts this sort of length. If there's anything that you really want to see, please let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave any comments in the space below, and you know, thanks for stopping by. It's been a blast. See you next time.